while speaking of pyramids though, pyramids are important because they kind of sort of train your team, train your bases on how to hold the elites. So every single year, whatever we do in pyramids, the following year is typically our elite. So like last year, our pyramids, we did switch up 360s. This year, it's an elite. All of my core 4 kids switch up 360s. But it's because last year in the pyramids, the bases that was under the switch 360s were learning how to catch it with a bracer. So even if they didn't get the perfect grip, the bracer was there to help them keep it in the air. And now those switch up 360s that we use in pyramids are now elite stunts. Last year, one of our pyramids was like the back extension roll invert. We literally can invert from any position because my bases, they know how to throw, they know how to catch, my flyers know how to behave in that stunt. So if you're wondering like how to sort of gear your pyramids or how to think future reference for your elites, if next year you want hand-to-hand elite stunts, then you need to start training them in your pyramids this year so that while your bracer is holding and assisting and lifting and helping, your bases are being trained on what to do with their hands. If you want 360s, like I did last year, I literally trained 2 groups on how to do 360s. That's it, 2. And of course I had my other bases like, oh, we want to learn how to do it, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, if they fail, you step in. So they automatically started watching the grips closely because they wanted their time. So they started watching the grips closely. So this year, when it got time to do 360s, they already knew the grips because either they performed it or they wanted to perform it, so they already studied it. So that's how we did our 360s. High to highs. The easiest pyramid to do is a high to high with a bracer either behind you holding the hips or holding the arm. And it's easy because it teaches the flyer to replace in one position and the bases to catch in that same position. This year, we can do high to highs unassisted. Like it's in our elite because we did high to highs in our pyramid. Things like that. We did switch taps in our pyramids last year. So stuff like that really matters. We did round off to one leg in our pyramid last year. So all of the things that we did in our pyramid last year trained my bases on how to catch, how to grab, what could go wrong, where to spot hands at. It trained them on everything to do so that this year coming in, they were ready to start repping them out in a stunt circle because all we did was took the bracer away. So if you're a beginning coach and you're wanting harder elites for next season and it just seems like, oh, they are struggling so bad, take your best bases, your best flyer, put them in a pyramid group and let them rip out that skill so that your team can see that the skill is obtainable. We just need more work on it. Let them do it in pyramid, let them do it with a bracer. That way they get the reps on what to grab, where to grab, how to do all of this. And then as the season progresses, I would say give it a year, but if not, later on in the season, take the bracer away. Start giving up your power and start being able to do the elites unassisted so that you have the stunts that you want. But that's the best way for me to build like strength in my program. Like this year, pyramids that we're doing, I know we're doing the low to high switch full around because next year I want to be able to do them unassisted out the gate. All right. We're doing high to high full arounds because next year I want to be able to do it unassisted out the gate. We use low to high full arounds in our pyramid. Right now we're repping low to high full arounds. I would love to have those in my elites, but if I don't have them in my elites, they're in my pyramid. So guess what? Next year they'll be in the elites. So yeah, probably gonna use front handspring ups in our pyramid so that next year it can be an elite. Everything that you want in your elites that you feel like it's too difficult, put a power group together, give them a bracer, safely teach all the proper techniques. So once they learn it, they can teach their teammates and let them rep it out that way. And once it starts hitting in pyramid, they start feeling accomplished. They start feeling hyped up. They're like, oh, we can do this. Yes, you can. Now let's take the bracer away. Hey, bracer, come down, make a stunt circle. Nobody hits the ground. Let's go. Everything stays the same. Keep repping it. It's going to hit at prep level. It's going to hit at squish level. It's going to hit at the top. It's going to start to hit. But that's the importance of taking those pyramids and using them in a way that you can literally grow from them.
Y'all got it, big one.